First reading. A reading from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verses 12 to 22. And now, Israel, what does Yahweh your God ask of you? Only this, to fear Yahweh your God, to follow all his ways, to love him, to serve Yahweh your God with all your heart and all your soul, to keep the commandments and laws of Yahweh, which I am laying down for you today for your own good. Look to Yahweh your God. Belong heaven and the heaven of heavens, the earth and everything on it. Yet it was on your ancestors, for love of them, that Yahweh set his heart to love them, and he chose their descendants after them. You yourselves out of all nations up to the present day. Circumcise your heart then, and be obstinate no longer. For Yahweh your God is God of gods and Lord of lords, the great God, triumphant and terrible, free of favoritism, never to be bribed. He it is who sees justice done for the orphan and the widow, who loves the stranger and gives him food and clothing. Love the stranger then, for you were once strangers in Egypt. Yahweh your God is the one whom you must fear and serve. To him you must hold firm. In his name take your oaths. Him you must praise. He is your God. For you he has done these great and terrible things which you have seen for yourselves. And although your ancestors numbered only 70 persons when they went down to Egypt, Yahweh your God has now made you as many as the stars of heaven. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 17, verses 22 to 27. When they were together in Galilee, Jesus said to them, the Son of Man is going to be delivered into the power of men. They will put him to death, and on the third day he will be raised up again. And a great sadness came over them. When they reached Capernaum, the collectors of the half shekel came to Peter and said, does your master not pay the half shekel? Yes, he replied, and went into the house. But before he could speak, Jesus said, Simon, what is your opinion? From whom do earthly kings take toll or tribute? From their sons or from foreigners? And when he replied, from foreigners, Jesus said, well then, the sons are exempt. However, so that we shall not be the downfall of others, go to the lake and cast a hook. Take the first fish that rises, open its mouth, and there you will find a shekel. Take it and give it to them for me and for yourselves.